Cause I trust so. Another week, another week, another week, another week. Yeah, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in each and every week, man. Our goal is to bring more people up here for interviews. So that's what we putting together. I apologize for all the people that I was supposed to already do an interview with that I haven't done with. But, there's no excuse to it. It's just another, solo man. I'm doing a lot of things solo. I have a lot of things on my plate at the time. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in today, man. Question of the day is was it stop or run? I'm gonna give my people some time to tune in. But that's where I'm at with it today. That's the problem that's going on as we speak. To be on the safe side, not on the safe side, but that's what's going on right now. It's like, what's the next option to what we need to do? And I think what we need to do is stay with these platforms and keep pushing them, pushing them, pushing them, pushing them, pushing them until we understand, until we get this shit, or until they get it. 'Cause we got it. So it's basically on them to get it, man. So I see a lot of people out here doing a lot of activist work. Well, I think I said it right. They doing a lot of work on their platforms with the shooting. I know a lot of people don't want to do it. I get it. I mean, what are you doing this for? Like, why are you on social media? Like, what's the big thing for you? Because if it's not to help your culture or get new laws passed, I mean, we wasting our time online. Anybody can get online and just talk. You know where I'm going with it? What you talking about is the question. And that's how I feel about people that don't want to use their platform for us to to better ourselves and help the police, help us out with not even just the police. There's a lot of things going on other than the police, but that's a big part right there, the police part. Still giving my people some time. Yesterday I seen on the news that not on the news, it's on the website that the my Arbery, I know I said it wrong. They convicted the people, William Roddy Bryan. Have been charged with hate crime for targeting and threatening a mom because of a race. All three are still facing murder charges in Georgia. So, like they say, it's one step closer of us just winning. Not, I don't call it a win. Us just starting to open these people's eyes to the point where you just can't do what you want to do, and that's not the cool part of what's going on right now. It's kind of corny, but at the end of the day, it ain't gonna work if we stand up. If we stand up, I'm gonna give y'all some news because that's what I got. I got news. That's what I did this for. And that's what I use my platform for the news. Um, in New York yesterday. I'm gonna kind of switch it up because that's that's a win for us. If that's what you want to say. They still facing charges, but that's a win for us. New York drunk driver hit a cop yesterday, killed him. Well, I don't want to say yesterday, but that's when I got the news. So it was this week. Um, a cop had a 36-year-old plus a wife. Premeditated is what they saying. I was on IG page Shabazz the OG, and basically what he's saying, like she seen the cop and she just hit him and killed him. She was drunk, and it's people when he posted, it's people on his page talking about they're gonna pay her bond for killing the cop, but that's kind of confusing to me because I'm lost to how y'all jumping on the thing to pay a bond to for her to get out, but they shooting us and they killing us. Us black people, they just keep it 1,000 right now. Even when they was putting the lady in the car, like she still had She's still calling. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it. Man, they would have like destroyed us. Like had us all up in the air, or even the way they deal with us is a scary part. Like they deal with us to the point where they don't care no more, and that's sad. You know what I mean? That's a sad situation, and it's sad. It's sad that we got to go through this. You know what I mean? At this stage of our life, where we thought we was past that from back in the day. Like we thought we made a move where it makes sense for everybody now to win and to enjoy life. But I see a lot of people just mad that we win, and people don't understand that part. They mad we winning because they thought it wasn't gonna work, or they thought our plans weren't gonna work, or a lot of things they stole from us. So I get that part. And I gotta jump on the case where let me get you some right. I'm gonna get you the fat thing. I was looking at it last night. So we gonna just jump into it. Mr. Brown Jr., family lawyer, say video shows execution. So they say they only showed a 22nd minute clip of the shooting. It's not enough. The guy hands were still in the wheel. He never took his hands off the steering wheel, and they shot him in the back. And as you look at things, and you be like, "Oh yeah, man, what?" I didn't, off of assumption, I'm thinking it's a regular guy. Boom, boom, boom. But the assumption turned out to be he was somebody down there and known for something else, probably. Off the car was nice, nice car. So you telling me you shot this this Mercedes up? I shot this car up, so they know this guy was somebody. Like, you can see right through the car. He didn't even have tent. You feel me? So his hands was on the steering wheel, like just holding on the steering wheel. Even when y'all shot him and he was, I seen he was dead. His hands still was on the steering wheel. So yeah, I could go with the execution part. And then after I was listening to the people talk, it jumped from near to, oh, he was this, that, third, and third. So now we're gonna talk about his past history because of what's going on. Nah, man, that's not cool. That's not the way to go with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, not that part. Like, you feel me? Like, on that note, I don't get that part, and I don't understand that part. It's Yeah, it's gonna be a real situation. North Carolina. We open up the door just like Minnesota. We open up the door for a lot of frauding that's going on, been going on down here. They've been harassing us. They've been doing that shit. But certain people know how to work. Certain people know how to work around the police. And sometimes we be mindful what we say to these guys. You feel I'm going with it? Because we know they dickheads. We know they gonna be on some bullshit. So we kiss ass before they get there. So when you get there, we already kissing your ass. So is you gonna be an asshole, or you just gonna be, all right, I'm gonna let this guy go. So that's how we run it. You know what I mean? That's how we run it. I kind of lost my train of thought right there. But back to the situation of whatever he did, whatever he done down there, whoever he was in that city, he still was a regular person that y'all should have never shot that man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I sometimes when they come out and get you, and people, you know what I mean, they come find you, they have a resume of you. They have an understanding of who you is majority of the time off of what they prior police said. So what the prior police say, it makes them wary on how they approach you. Prime example, I went to jail one time. Somebody put the police on me. So the example they gave the people was, oh, he this, he did, he that. So by the time the cops got to me, they were just, they was just going on 1,000. You feel what I'm saying? Like they already knew what she was. They already knew what the person was saying. Like, oh, he's crazy. He this, he that. Boom, boom, boom. So that that was the feed. That was the feed that they ate off of with the God thing. Like whoever he was, whatever he done out here in that city, they went off of that, and that was corny how they did that guy. I don't know about no charges being brought up yet. But another thing I heard about North Carolina, when it come down to the camera, to that cam, that body cam, they say North Carolina have what they say. They say North Carolina the quickest path to releasing the footage. So if anybody didn't know that, North Carolina have the quickest path to release the footage. Like they have a way of getting the footage to you quicker than any other service. So that being said, for people that don't know that part, yeah, that's a big thing right there. And yeah, we gotta put the metal to the pedal, man, and get these people to understand that we not letting this stuff slide, and we're not gonna let it pass. I understand what's going on, and I get it, and I respect the laws. But at the end of the day, some of these laws some bullshit, and I don't like what's going on, and I don't like how it's going on. So for that part right there, I just see it and I look at it like it's gonna get better, but like they said, get worse. And right now it's worse. So like what people say, only way we're gonna change if we get into these offices. Only way we're gonna change is we have more officers, more police officers, more firemen, more congressmen. Like that's the only way we gonna make this shit work. If we don't get these people in these offices, we'll never know what's going on. We always gonna get the behind the scenes, not the behind the scenes. We all gonna get after they talked about it, and that's what we need to do. We need to get more people out here. I mean, I understand the police gonna be here, so the more we push our kids to doing these things, and I understand some people like, man, I ain't trying to have my kid out there fighting or trying to save lives, and there's crazy people out here. I get it, but if we don't do it, they're gonna take more advantage. See, the less we get into these situations, the less we have say show up. So if we go to a police station for North Carolina, they probably got majority of white people than black people. So we're gonna go a race of 1,000 people. So out of 1,000 people, I can say 700 white, 300 black. If that's not true, I mean correct me, but that's just a ratio of what I'm gonna say of what's going on. 700 white, 300 black. That's just a ratio of what I'm gonna say. Like, that's a lot. That's a You gotta think out of the 300, 100, 150 probably already been in the force 10, 15 years. So the other 150 fresh, so the people that was the other 700 eating them up. Ain't nothing they could say, ain't nothing they could do. And I don't want no, I'm not trying to say that I want my son to be a police officer, this and that, third. I got friends that's police officers. My uncle that was state trooper. You know what I mean? I got people that work at the White House. I know people like that can't talk to me on the phone like that. I can't even speak to me. You feel what I'm saying? Until I change my life. Shit, crazy. You feel me? So I get that part. You know what I mean? So, but the part I don't get is we gotta understand what we doing. It's levels to life. It's levels to situations. So this situation, I'm gonna level up. You feel I'm going with? Like it's a lot of stuff that I want to do that it's it's not it's not for taking for the site. It's for me, and there's a lot of I don't bring to the site because it's my baby, and I'm cherishing this shit. And it's gonna take this platform gonna help and take a lot of people to certain places in a small time frame. So you gotta be mindful how you use your part. At one time I was confused on what to do and how to do things. But at the end of the day, you just gotta take time and just fight. Fight for what you want. And that's what they tell people. Whatever you want to do, you can do. And it's a fact because the way you get the money and how you get it don't matter. As long as you got it and you do what you gotta do with it. It's the case. It's the real pet peeve of that situation. If I'm skipping or jumping, I apologize. I don't have nobody on the other side telling me if I'm skipping or jumping. So, Ahmad, what's good, bro? Man, I was waiting for you last week, bro. You know what I mean? This gonna be our guest soon. He a busy man. He got a moving company where he move you from state to state, local. and they think they set the and I think they set the furniture up for you. That's a big thing. You know what I mean? Like for us to stick together, like us being black, man, we don't look out for each other. We don't post each other things. We don't like. We don't comment. We don't give suggestions unless it's a negative suggestion, and that's corny. And I think we should step up and help each other out more. Like for example, doing the business, right? For example, when you do a business, like she look like she just had a rough night. She had a rough night right there. I apologize. So look, damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I was talking about business. Hold on, let me get it together. Let me get it together. Get it together. Get it together. Hold on. I forgot. She done threw me off with this look.
Shut up. I
Yo,
gotta take
threw
look.
me off with
I
this
got
look. Yo.
I got stuff to do this morning.
Man,
I
she
had
threw
game
me
night
off with
last
this.
night.
I know you had game night. Well, how did it turn out?
It was cool. Everybody
It's
enjoyed
going.
themselves.
That's all it is about. It's a platform you got. You
Hmm.
gotta just do shit there, man. You gotta It's so early. This what you need to do. Since it's so early, you need to start like having like something out like outside of there. I ain't you know what I mean? Like outside, not outside, but like, like sell some shit outside or like get people outside. I'm just saying like because
Hmm.
some people that's right there don't know what's going on.
Right.
Because we could throw something and don't tell nobody in that surrounding area what's going on. I don't know why we do things like that, but I'm the same way. Like I could be having some shit on, but I'm gonna tell the person right next door. Like I ain't gonna tell them, tell motherfucker thousand miles away. Yo, what up? You feel me? But
Mm.
that's what you got. That's what I think you should do. Just matter of fact, when you get there, like for the first six, between 6 and 8, go live, and go out in the parking lot. You feel what I'm saying? You got some flyers. You got flyers, right?
Mm.
Give me some flyers. You ain't give me no flyers. I could pass some flyers out for you. I know I could work. I
Okay,
forgot
sure.
what I was about to say about the business shit. Yeah, bro, I'm training. Full time. I forgot. You fucked me up just now. They gonna be like, dang, he forgot. He was about to say some good shit. That shit just went left. That shit went left quick. God, leave my bad, y'all. I apologize. I'm
Oh
trying, y'all. This
shit.
shit is real. And I'm not smoking. So y'all gotta understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm really thinking about a lot of shit in my head right now. I'm thinking about a lot. Hey, bro, you always know, bro. All right, we're gonna set the date up. So I had a friend of mine with the Shaw. He sell Italian ice. I'm gonna do an interview with him. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. Um, we're gonna set it up. I gotta set my appointments up more. I apologize to everybody. Like Meek was on me. Like even last week, like she was on me. Like, bro, what you doing? Like where the fly? Where the shit at? You know what I mean? But I get it. You know what I mean? I apologize, yo. I be sometimes I get in a mode where I just don't fuck this shit. You know what I mean? Like not fuck this shit, but like I just be needing like I don't know what it called. But I get out of it too though.
It
I don't
happens.
stay no, but I don't stay in it too long. It just be that mode. I could be sitting here supposed to be doing something, I don't do it. And it be something I watch that should be like, go ahead and do it now. You feel me? So and I wish I was that business shit I was talking about, man. I'm about to go back and replay this shit on my phone.
My bad.
That's gonna be a good though. I left this, so when I hear it again, I'm gonna bring it up next week, yo. When I hear this again, I'll bring it next week. But how you feel? Let's just jump into it, man. I know you got a busy day. How you feel about stop and run? How you feel about this? Like stop or run? Like how you feel about it? I apologize about it. How you
Far
feel
as the
about that?
cops.
Yeah, like just like how you feel? Like that's a situation right now. Like they telling us that we running can shoot us. That's like back in the day. There's no way you can shoot me in my back turn. I thought they couldn't shoot you when your
That's
back
like
turn.
when the slaves ran away, they shot him in the back. That doesn't make sense. Like how?
But I thought you couldn't. I thought you couldn't do that.
Shoot in the
I
back,
thought you couldn't
right?
shoot them in the back.
Right.
They shoot. They just shooting us now. Like they don't even care no more. Like
It's like one of those things where it's like you're damn if you do, damn if you don't. And the reason why I say damn if you do, damn if you don't, because if you fucking stand there with your hands up, it's a possibility you get shot right there. If you fucking run, it's a possibility you get shot right there. So it's like, what the fuck do you do?
Girl, you the bomb, girl. I had to give you the hand claps for that one.
But for real, like, what do you do? You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you, okay. So then we want to talk about cops and shit. Let me just tell you what happened to me on fucking, what's today? Thursday? On Tuesday. Went to Food Lion. I'm driving in the parking lot. So when you come in the parking lot, they got like parks on the side of Food Lion that you could park inside the parking lot, like in the main parking lot. So when I come in the parking lot, I'll just drive straight through and drive into one of those parking spots over there. So Tuesday, when I caught myself doing that, some lady just stopped her car literally in front of me, like, oh wait, how y'all can see, like this. So this is my car coming, and then she just stopped, like pull, and just stopped right there. So I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, wait, is she stopping? The bitch threw a car and parked. I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, you like really just stopped in front of my car while I'm driving and threw your car and parked. So I went around to her, I'm like, stupid bitch. So I went around her, parked my car, and she's like sitting there, whatever, like looking at me or whatever. So I'm like, I'm like, no, I said to Sheikah, I was like, what? I said, why she, I said, what's she doing or whatever? So now like, I mean, I don't know, but she got a badge on. I said, she ain't no fucking cop. I said, fuck that bitch. I said, that's why her car fucked up now. I said, because the way she driving, I'm like doing dumb shit like that. You don't just stop in front of no moving car. Man, I go into Food Lion, I come back out to fucking 3 cop cars. The bitch told the cops that I threatened her. She felt threatened and in danger. Mind you, she's a fucking security guard at the parking lot over there.
Oh shit!
Right.
So
So
she basically in control of the situation.
the bitch tried to give me a citation saying trespassing and told me I couldn't come back over there. I'm like, you can't tell me I can't come back over here, and I shop here, I live on this side of town. So the cop was like, well, we don't have anything to do with that because like private parking or whatever. So I went into Food Lion. Then wait, first of all, then when the cop's talking to me, she fucking lie and say, oh, well, you threatened me, so here goes Sheikah. Well, if she threatened, what did she say? Because she didn't threaten you. Go find a supervisor trying to find this man or whatever. So the lady was like, well, you can't come back in the parking lot at all. Like, you can't come to another stores over here at all. Like, we can lock you up. Yeah, she like, we can lock you up. We don't have, we don't have nothing to do with that. Nigga, I could have got locked up Tuesday for fucking what you call that? Making a threat or whatever, however the fuck you say it legally. You know how it's supposed to be said. Communicating the threat.
Yeah.
So if the supervisor, her supervisor was there, we didn't even know her supervisor was there. He was recording me the whole time. So guess what? You call yourself trying to fuck me over, and you just lost your job. He was like, we're not doing that. I know this lady. She don't cause no problem. So I'm telling the cop, I said, when somebody lie on you, she like, well, we just gonna, we're gonna drop everything. I said, yeah, but she made a false report. Like, she called, she lied. I said, then she sat there and said she was already parked there. So I said, well, how she parked there? If you look, she's not even a parking space. Like, she's literally in the middle of the fucking parking lot. Like, how she was already parked. Then when she come back over there, the cops went over there to look, I guess, how she was parked. She's like, oh, my car overheated.
Yeah, that was too
I was
much.
mad.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yo, I was mad as hell. And I'm telling the cop, I'm like, what if I had a warrant? So the cop like, well, you got a warrant? I'm like, I don't have a warrant. I'm just saying, like, even though, okay, you got a warrant, you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do or whatever. If not, you go to jail. Okay. But a cop was called for no reason. I'm minding my business. I could have just had a fucking minute warrant. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to jail because this bitch done called the cops and lied. So I wanted to go back and pursue it.
But what you gonna do about it?
That's what I was saying. Like, I wanted to go back and talk to somebody because at the end of the day, with her lying on me, what if it would have been you? That cop wasn't trying to hear you.
No, he wasn't trying to hear me. I wasn't trying to hear you.
Like, they would have just locked you the fuck up.
Oh, for threatening her? That's crazy.
That's a federal charge.
Like, yeah, I don't know what I would have did on that one right there. I don't know.
No, and then she like, ma'am, calm down, calm down. I said, ma'am, let me just say this. I said, you sitting here telling me to calm down or whatever because you don't want the situation to get out of hand or whatever. I said, the situation already out of hand. I said, so if you really think I communicated a threat to her and I'm sitting here talking to you, I said, I would have went over there and fucked her up. I said, I didn't. I said, I got my daughter in the car. Bitch, Shania was in the car. So I really was mad. I said, could you get this bitch away from my car? Like, for real, like, get her away from my car. So she's like to the lady, like, okay, she's like, well, she's just gonna drop everything. I said, well, the supervisor already said she can't. So he calls his supervisor. Like, you just lost your fucking job trying to be funny. So I'm like, well, damn, well, should I go and fucking sue the company? Because at the end of the day, it would have been your word against mine if I ain't had no witnesses with me. So it's like, what
Yeah,
do you do in that situation?
press
So I'm like, well,
charges.
damn, like, do I press charges against her? Should I sue the fucking company and press charges against them? Because she basically could have fucking banned me from somewhere for no reason.
They said press charges for a false report.
That's what I was thinking. Cause I just feel like I should do something because it
No,
could
I
have been
think you
somebody
should.
else. Like it could have been somebody else that she, I'm saying, that she did that too. My whole thing, like, I'm a female. So I'm sitting here talking to this cop and I'm telling her like the things that I do. I said, so for her to call the cops on me and make a false report, that ain't no little shit for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, that could fuck me up for
Exactly.
these fucking fake ass charges. I said, then you gonna sit there and fucking say your car overheated. I said, where's the smoke? Then when the cops left, she left. I said, ain't nothing on this fucking ground. Like she just blatantly just fucking lied. And I'm like, yo, I couldn't believe it. Like I just kept laughing all night. Like I can't
All
believe this
right,
shit just happened.
all right. Let's use that for example. Now we're gonna keep it right there. All right.
Mhm,
For what you said, right? I'm gonna use a dude. He arguing with her. He go inside. He come out.
mhm,
Police. He got
mhm.
some weed in the car. He like, man, I ain't going over that motherfucking car.
That's what I'm
Just had a
saying.
like, look, just had a blunt, just a blunt, like on some real cool shit, just a blunt. So it's like, damn, do I go to the car and deal with this shit? Cause they're going, you know what I mean? So as you get to the
Hmm.
car, they there. I run. You feel me saying? The dude run. So now
Hmm.
what's the next mission? Now that false report went from all this to now he chasing to now if I get
He
shot,
did. Right.
he dead.
Right.
Now he gets shot because of you mad, your car broke down. You frustrated and you use your power for
There
to
you
do
go.
some bullshit.
Right.
And your power backfired on you like these people do. Like it backfires on you, you lose your job. Like I don't even want to know if she black and white because it really
She
don't
was
matter.
black.
That's the crazy part. It's like, yo, we going through so much, and you quick to call the police. Like, what are you doing? Like, you feel me? We couldn't. So you telling me that the conversation we had, and I walked away. You still got you that mad because your car was broke down. Your
But that's
car
the
was
thing. She
broke
lied.
down.
Her car wasn't even broke down. That's what I'm saying. Like she literally stopped her car literally right in front of me while I was driving. So I said to the cop, I said, "Well, ain't that illegal? What she did? Like you don't." I said, "You can't fucking just stop a car in front of a moving car. Like that's illegal as hell."
So
So the
they
cop
say they
looking
don't
at
know.
the way her car. Yeah. So the cop was looking at the way her car was parked. Now she's on. Oh, I don't want to pursue. Now you want to fucking pursue?
That's a false call.
Right. So I'm like, damn, I want to know what the fuck that 911 call said. And then
Yeah, you
the
right. You right too. He
yeah,
is.
he is
You
because
lost.
that's
That's
what his
hard right there.
that's what her supervisor said. Her supervisor said like we're black people supposed to stick together. He was like I don't understand. Like he sat there and recorded the whole thing. I thought he was one of the damn police officers, but he
We
was
need
her
to do-
supervisor the whole time.
actually can't get that record. We need to post that.
Yeah. She said I can go online and go get the report. So I'm
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
it today.
but that's just crazy. Like in that situation right there, like we could just use that situation. Like that situation could have went left. Like, and that's what's going on. People get scared. First thing they do is call the police, and when they call the police, they thinking the police gonna calm you down or push it. No, they don't do. They the police ain't nobody. They just supposed to help and serve. That's it, man. That's their
Yeah, but you gotta
job.
understand, you
Like,
got a whole 14-year-old kid in here, all this fucking police shit going on. Yo, Nyla was like, she was like the deer in the headlights when we got home. Literally said to herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Like, you cool. I ain't gonna say like, oh, you gonna fuck her up for eternity or whatever, but that was a situation that she didn't have to fucking deal with or be around. You know what I'm saying? And then the supervisor was like, he didn't understand like why. He's like, you could clearly see that she just like literally stopped in front of you. Literally stopped in front of my car. So what if I would have hit her car? Like, it's so many variables to that situation. Then when the cops came or whatever, she was like, I was like, you call I said, she called the cops on me? And the lady was like, yeah, man, well, yeah, she did call the cops or whatever. She was, yeah, she called us or whatever.
why
And then she's
he
like,
called
yeah.
the cop? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she was like, yeah, well, she like, oh, I called the cops like professionals do. I said, bitch, you ain't professional. So the cop was like, ma'am, calm down. Like, man, I'm about to fuck her up in a minute.
Oh,
Like, I'm
no,
a
so
damn
this
cop.
people so professionally we need you to put that paperwork in.
Right.
professionally, so we good. That's what I'm saying. Like, I, for example, for the journal I posted with the was the Muslim people and the white lady. Like, she was lost her mind. Like, I wish I could show y'all right now. Like, lady lost her fucking mind. She lost her mind. Like, and she was so disrespectful. Like, so I'm talking about to the max. I mean, me. I'm talking about me. She was disrespectful past the max. All right, the cops get there. This lady still don't give a fuck. I'm talking about she's still talking shit. Man, that cop put that motherfucking handcuff on her. She was like, "Oh, I'm going to jail." she like,
Yo, that was me when they
"Dude,
locked me up,
yo,
yo.
she like, I'm going to jail. I've never been in jail. Like, no, no. I mean, me. Oh my god, I was crying, right? And it was sad because these people said, "I just want an apology." I said, "Oh wow, we don't want to press charges." I said, "Oh wow." The black dude like, "Nah, I'm taking her down. She's just straight disrespectful." No, she's straight disrespectful. Like, disrespecting him in front of his face. She's still disrespecting the cop the whole time. So I looked at that situation at that point right there. If that was a black guy or a black woman, would you have been a little bit more aggressive with me, trying to shut me up?
Mm-hmm.
Like, since that was a white woman, y'all wasn't as aggressive as you was. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to be. I don't want them to be no force. I don't want to put no force on nobody. But
Right.
it was like she had an option. Like, they like, oh yeah, let her go. You know what I mean? Like, she's still talking shit. Me, like, the lady still talking shit. Even when he let her go, she's still talking shit. Yeah, and she hit him with this. Yeah, that's why Trump this, Trump that. Everybody just start laughing. All the cops start laughing. Cause they're like, man, it is what it is. You feel going with it? Like, that was like one of the situations where they had to just like that shit. Like, it's so much going on. It's like, but the Muslim people really was like, nah, we just want an apology. We don't even want you to lock up. Like, that shit was crazy. And I was like, and I comment like, yo, if it weren't for Ramadan, man, they locked her ass up. Like, word is born. If it weren't for Ramadan, the Muslim people would have let her go ahead, get her.
I'm
You
about to
feel
say
me?
that. Mm-hmm.
Nah, she was like spitting in their face. She spitting their face and everything. Nah, she went in. Like, she went in. Like, she was
What the
nah,
fuck?
she was disrespecting the people at the CVS. She was disrespecting them. Like, I ain't trying to hear nothing y'all say. I ain't going nowhere till the police come. Cause they mad. She just mad. Like, she just got mad. Like, so it just it even the lady I seen yesterday on Shabazz OG page that killed the cop. She killed the cop. Drunk driver killed the cop. Dudes, they
Mm.
online talking about they online talking about they gonna pay her bond. What? They gonna pay her bond? Shit, crazy out here, man. I don't know, me. That's what I'm just like, man. It's so sad. It's not even sad. It's just like it bothers me. Like people like, what's I don't even really because my attitude is just different, man. I don't, and that's why I stay in the house. Like, I don't have no filter. Like, I try, but I ain't about to let you do what you're gonna do. You feel what I'm saying? You can say some shit, but after a while, I'm just gonna get over that shit. And that's why I try to
Mm-hmm.
stay away. You feel I'm going? I stay away. I try not to ride with not no smoke. I don't want no problems, man. You feel I'm going with it? Like, I don't want no issue with them because I'm not gonna. I ran. I was the guy that was running a lot. I ran a lot from the police. I'm talking about on foot and got away. So yeah, I could have been that guy that got shot in the back. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and I'm happy they didn't do that. You feel what I'm saying to me? You know what I mean? Like, and it's some people they do chase it. Some people out here they do still kind of like have respect for themselves. Let's just keep it real with that. Like, some cops just don't give a fuck. So there is some cops out here that still got respect for themselves. They still got see if you're a police officer and you grew up with just grew up in the hood. Period. You gonna get a different love from the hood from a white guy, black guy, no matter. You're gonna get a different love from the hood because who you are. And it's some people that just get into that mix where they have a bad pullover, um, a bad drug bust, and it changed them. It changed them to be an attitude, changed their whole way of thinking of a police officer. So it get crooked because they go do some bullshit. But it's some cops out here that just don't. Every situation not gonna be the next situation. So if you want a bad situation that day, leave that bad situation at that day. How you feel about that? Me, like when they go do a bad pullover or a bad lockup, they carry that on to the next person. Think that's true?
The cops.
Yeah,
You talking about the cops?
yeah. Talking about the police officer.
I think. I mean, I don't even think it necessarily have to do to a bad cop or whatever. I mean, bad arrest or whatever. I think it's more so this. Oh yes, I want that. I'm sorry. Um, I think that it's more so like shit. They could be having a fucking bad day. They motherfucking bank account could be in overdraft. You know what I'm saying? But then they take it out on us. It's like they see us, they see a motherfucking target. Like, hey, it's go time. Like they fucking hunting. Yeah, I don't understand it.
That's scary though.
I don't
It's
understand it.
scary. It's scary to even say stop or run. Like God damn, what you tell you? Like bro, just put your hands up. Like lay down. You feel me? Like that? So you
You know
tell me
what I'm saying?
freeze,
Like even
freeze,
you put
freeze.
your hands up, you get shot. You lay down with your hands up, you getting
Get
shot.
shot.
Like,
So they say
yeah,
the guy in the
yeah.
they say the guy from Elizabeth City um was a big time drug dealer.
So
That's what I'm saying. Like, why y'all shoot this man? First and foremost, if he's a big time drug dealer, he is no harm to y'all. He's no harm. Let's
because
just
he just
keep
want
it
the
a
money.
thousand.
Right. That's it.
Let's just keep it 1,000 right now. He's no harm to y'all. No, the
Right.
car he had was nice. Come on, man. Y'all can see me. Y'all can see me. Like, come on, man. Y'all can see me. You feel me? That was personal.
Mm-hmm. You're right, Hassan.
He is too.
Mm-hmm.
I was right too. It is. That's true, bro. For real,
But that's what I'm saying. Because the lady who was a Karen, she was black.
like.
She's definitely a black woman.
Dude,
And
what's
then
up,
look,
man?
peep this. Shania, what she say? Oh, good morning. Hey Tina. So Shania, like, her shirt says, I thought a Karen said something. Her sweatpants said, nope, not today. I said, this is crazy. This whole situation just happened. You got this whole outfit on.
Oh, word. I ain't take a picture. Send me a picture of that. Let me post that. Yo. Send me a picture of that.
Only the picture I got was when she was at school. When we went to the store, she didn't have her hoodie on, so you saw the
Oh,
shirt
okay.
and the
Well,
big
tell her
ass
to put it on. The whole outfit. We don't know what day it is. Like it's 30. I
I
get
told
it.
her to do it
But
before I drop her
take a
off to
little
the
quick.
airport.
Take a little quick. Oh, are you she is leaving today, right?
Uh huh.
Man, y'all
I'm scared as
balling.
hell, but it's okay.
Y'all balling.
Who?
The owl.
Shit. I need I need some money.
That's what he said. He said, yeah, yo, yeah, but man, not to go left and right with it, but
Mhm.
man, it just that's just what is that. So I looked at some things right now. I was looking at Charlemagne the guy. I fucks with Charlemagne. I don't know why. He one guy that I kind of like. I fucks with him heavy, like for real. I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know why I do, but I just do. You feel me going? Like,
Probably because he don't care.
yeah, I think I love that shit. It's not even that he don't care. It's that I like the way he uses his platform. Like he don't. People don't use the platform how he uses his platform. People scared to use the platform. But you know what he did? He got his bag up. He got his
Mm.
bag up. He got to run the right people. So when he start talking shit, they backing him. That
Mm.
man dope. That man showing people how to move. That man dope.
I think so more so too. Like he don't care. Like he really like voice his opinion.
No, he
Like
care. He just care about black people. Like he just
no,
black.
no, no. When I said no, no. Not saying that he don't care about situations. I'm saying that he don't care about other people's opinion. Like he's gonna voice his
Yeah.
opinion. He's gonna tell you
He
how
don't
he
care
feels
about
and what he
DJ Envy opinion. He don't care about
right,
Ashley opinion.
right.
Whatever they say, he got his own opinion. So I was
Right,
looking at
exactly.
something. Yes, I was looking at something yesterday. It say growth and
Mm,
healing, and he said behind both it was work. I'm not a person that go to
exactly.
I didn't go to therapy, but I kind of like looked at some stuff. It say growth work is growing beyond where you were, going into something new, a whole new aspect. That's what they
Hmm.
say in growth. Hold on. Let me go back. Let me explain it to y'all right. So he was sitting there with the lady Alana. What's her name? I'm pronouncing it right.
I don't know how to pronounce that lady name, but I
All
know you
right,
talking
bet.
about.
You know what I'm talking about. All right, everybody know what I'm talking about. So he
The
was
six
talking
my
to
white
her.
lady.
Yeah, he was talking to her, and he was asking her a question, and she said, "This you need to ask your therapist. Is we in a growth? Hold it. If we in healing or are we in growth work stages? Like which one we doing?" So
Mm,
he was like, "Oh, it's two." She was like, "Yeah." So that's when I get back to she broke it down. Growth work is growing beyond where you were, going into something new, a whole new aspect. So that's growth work. So
mm,
that's you putting it together. So
right.
healing is releasing, clearing, neutral, neutralize, neutralizing. If I'm probably saying it wrong because I'm, whatever. It's not intellect is in. Oh man, I don't fucked it all up. It's basically not intellect like basically it's not internal. I think what she was saying where that
Into
goes on. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? And it's basically like it's like a outing. I'm explaining it wrong, but I'm giving it to y'all the best way I can give it to y'all.
send
So
it
I'm
to me.
talking about it now. No, it's on the it's on. I had got it on what's hold on.
Oh.
She was talking. She want. I had to write the shit down. I'm like, I ain't no
Oh,
writer.
okay, 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 okay.
So I'm listening to her talk. I just listen to her talk. I want to play it. Matter of fact, let me play it. I'm about to play it. I'm apologize. I be trying to do my little joint, man. That shit don't work for me all the time. It don't work for your boy all the time. I try. So I'm gonna play this clip for y'all. That shit not working though. I don't know why. I'm gonna send it to you, make you play. I'm gonna send it to you. So back to what I was saying. So it's two different things in so many words. And for the healing part, what she was saying, if once she gonna explain it to you, like I'm gonna send it to me, so me gonna let y'all hear it. So as she get it, I'm just so it won't be no dead spots in the joint. It's more praying, mental, and therapy. You feel what I'm saying? So that's basically you got it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You got it.
no. Okay, wait.
Just play the whole thing. Just play it. Put it by the mic so we can hear it.
Queen. The reason I asked you about the healing thing is because it's like, I can go to therapy, I can meditate, I do all of these things, but it'd be like one person you thought that, you had healed from, and you hear something or see them, and it triggers you, and it feels like it brings you right back to that bad place again. So I'm like, damn, do you ever get to a place of just healed?
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to respond.
Okay.
I would encourage you to ask your therapist or your whatever, the person you're working with. Are you doing healing work or are you doing growth work? There's a distinction between growth work, meaning growing beyond where you were, growing into something new, getting a whole new perspective. Whereas healing work is releasing, clearing, neutralizing. And healing work is not intellectual. It's energetic.
That's right.
So there has to be a lot of energetic work that goes on. All right. So yes, the prayer and the meditation and the therapy is good. But ask your therapist, are we doing healing work? They're both great. Or are we doing growth work? Because when you do growth work, you get to that moment when that thing is neutralized. You've uprooted it from the root and the cause. That's healing work. Growth work is you learn how to manage and move through situations with a different response.
Yeah, I would say I've been doing a lot of growth work. I have a secret purpose
You
coach,
can
and I have a
stop it.
lot of people around. Nobody should be marrying out the.
But you feel me? Like that. That was something big that I sent because I was started to break it down, and that was a good one right there. 'Cause I want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I had to get I had to start from there, then with myself to heal. Like you had to get to work. Like you had to put this shit to play before you can heal. And that's why I tell people like you got to get yourself together before you even try to make that next move. Or they all come at you at one time. When it crash, it crash. Like, oh, man, no matter, yeah. I'm back. It don't matter. It don't matter if you got money or not. I tell people that shit all the time. When that shit hits you and it come, it's coming. And nothing you could do about it. You just gotta be prepared and just be ready for that ride. Fred Teller was a prime example of me being able to talk about the situation because he too cool. He too cool. Like he the guy you go to. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like he like the go-to guy. I seem like to me in that crew. So him being the person he was, even him being the person he was, he had a stage in his life where he broke down. You feel me? And he had some good people around him, so it helped him fix. Because you go through a depression stage where you stop doing what you gotta do and you gotta change your life. That's depression. When you stop doing what you've been doing for a long time. I was selling drugs for a long time. Like, not even saying I'm trying to be funny. It wasn't my whole life, but 18, 16 years straight. God damn, I was I would had a career job. I gotta work.
Right.
I had a career job, yo. Like people, I was about to retire in a couple more years. I ain't know this shit, man. It was coming, man. I was on retirement time. And you know what I mean? So yeah, on that note, man, we just want to give y'all dope stuff to talk about, dope stuff to think about during the week. Y'all have any dope ideas, any suggestions, anything, man? Y'all could always hit us up, and we could bring it up to the platform. I want to leave us with this funny joint. I like leaving us with no bullshit. So, man, DC and Yandy, you seen that joint? So they had a conversation where they asked him like, if she went to jail, would you stand up the way she did? That nigga said, I don't know. He said, I don't know. They like, yo, what the fuck, bro? What you doing, bro? He like, man, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, like. But what everybody mad at, like, yo, it's a script, bro. Like, why you didn't just say what was on the script? Why you didn't just say what was on the script? And I felt because me and Tasha had that talk, and she was like, yo, she's like, man, I said, yo, she's like, I can't do no 7 years, yo, like 7, I can't do that shit, man. I'm like, yeah, you're right. I said, so man, I get it, man. I love you. You feel what I'm saying? So if it was to get to that case, man, I love you. Cause she just basically like, some people say stuff to, to scare you to let you know, like, yo, don't fuck this up because of that. You feel what I'm saying? So when she said that, I was still in the stage of, man, I just got to get this money. And then when I thought about what she said now, like, yo, she was letting me know, like, damn, I can't do that. I love you. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to do 7 years with you. Not saying I'm not gonna be on your side or fuck with you. I just don't want to do 7 years of that shit. Like, can you change? And sometimes people miss it, and you won't catch that blessing. And I almost missed it. She caught it for me and just dunked it, and I just, what I mean, I just played the play. You feel I'm going with it? So that's just what it is, y'all. Like, it's so many words. Like, girls will hold you down, but will a dude hold you down if you go to jail? That's how we're gonna start next week off. And we're gonna end it. That's how we're gonna start doing. Y'all gave y'all some tests for next week. Let's talk about that next week. If a guy go to jail, y'all got some guys that want to pop up here. Pop up here next week. We gonna fill this shit up. Guys against girls. So if a guy go to jail, if a girls go to jail, will a guy stand up the same way the girls do? That's gonna be the question for next week. And I'm gonna show y'all my sound effects. Let me get y'all heads up. So y'all got some shit. So when you come to my platform, you hear that shit. I mean, that shit was trash right here. That was trash. This the opening. Oh, Mano, 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 Mano. Oh, that Mano, I'm on you, Mano. I found it. Yeah, I found it. All right, this the applause. It's me. You said something good. I mean, you just dope. This means some ratchet shit about to happen. When you hit this, we about to be ratchet. You know what I mean? You know you know what that is. We're gonna use this one. We got 2 cheer and laughter. I'm kind of confused. So we're gonna lose laughter when it's funny. It's just cheer. I don't know. We'll make up some shit for that. But we see y'all next week. Man, Meek, thank you for coming up, Meek. I appreciate you, man. I don't know what Clack at, man. You know I was gonna call y'all out before the show was over. I had to do it. You know what I mean?
Y'all make sure y'all come to game night though. Next week is free tacos.
No, she need to do. Let's keep it real. She need to do better marketing because she this. Let me tell you how Meek is. Before we end, yes, before we end this, the same way Tamika is on me, I'm about to be on her. She ain't no way. I ain't get no flyer. I ain't get no tag. I ain't get none of that shit this week. So she just like she the shit. Meek the shit. Like you gotta market, baby. You feel me? You have to market. Like we don't market nothing. We just even with me in the show, we don't even market the show no more.
How you do me all day? This how fucking
no, because I'm the same way though. I gotta do you because I'm the same way. We gotta start bullshitting. We gotta start marketing the show better. We gotta start marketing your joint better because we need to start seeing that on Friday.
Sue me. She said she posted day of.
Yeah, she do. Same day posting that. That's her name. That's Meek new name. You changing name, same day poster. That's but see, this is why we gotta get our shit together because this is shit that she used to do and post some shit and it just pop off. You feel me, Shane? We gonna get back to that. That shit coming, man. It's coming. Trust me. But this we gonna do. This we both gonna do. Sunday night, we're gonna start we're gonna put it together. Let's get that. Let's put it together. No, you need to post on Sunday. It's your shit Wednesday. And people be off Sunday. So Sunday, can you have that poster so I can post it? We're gonna post it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and we're gonna post it. When we gonna post it? The post the day the day off.
Shut up.
Yo, we're gonna see y'all next week, man. Next week, you already know what we starting it off with, man. Would you hold your girl down if she go to jail? I'm gonna hold mine down. I ain't gonna answer it. I'm gonna. Oh, where are you gonna do it like that? Oh, you gonna look at me like that? Man, you crazy as hell. I'm gonna hold my boo down. Bye, y'all.